Distress signal located. Preparing for landing. I'm sorry. What? Press space to start. What under the sun is going on? Okay, a Borg diamond has been blown to smithereens. Somebody farted really loudly, I'm going to assume. And everything's been broken into tiny little bits. Objective, locate missing crew. Well, this is gorgeous. The SOS came from here. I need to search for them on all levels. Okay, I'm going to assume you don't mean like metaphysical levels, and you mean literal levels. I should stay vigilant. I have a bad feeling about this place. Yeah, because it looks like nothing has ever gone wrong here. Okay, I can shift with run with shift even. The subtitles can go by too fast for me to read them. I might have to jump over some debris. This place is wrecked. This is very pretty. Broken ship. Reminds me slightly of the designs in Subnautica, actually. This is cute. Broken rifle. Can I jump then? Yes, I can do a little jump with space. Can crouch with control. Flash can should help me find my way and identify my crewmates. What's flash can? I'm sorry, what was that? Oh. Hello. What? If everyone low on charges, there's plenty of light sources I could use here. Ah, an elevator. Absorb light. What? I'm charging something up. I'm not quite sure what though. Is that what those 6 little bars above the word max are? Is that what they are? Hello? There's nobody here. Okay. Goodness. Anyway, I suppose I should get the obvious out of the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I seem to be completely incapable of remembering information for more than about 24 hours. Because I always download stuff in the evening and then play it the next morning. Never mind. This looks very pretty though. This is very nicely designed. What's up there? Those don't look like people, they look more like caskets. Again with the spooky noises. Okay, so I'm looking for my people. Are they the crew of my ship, or are they the crew of another ship? Have I come here on a rescue operation, or have I just landed here and then my crew have vanished into thin air? Yeah, there is something special up there. I can't see any doors that would lead me in there, unless this is some sort of elevator, perhaps? Reactivate. Yes, here we are. Oh no, hang on a minute. Oh, there we are. Was that a puzzle? If that was a puzzle, I think I just, I thoroughly, what's the word? Spoofed it? Goofed it? I don't know what the word is. You know what I mean. Did it by accident. I think this little rectangle, this diamond thing on the bottom, just underneath my camera, I'm thinking that's a map, trying to indicate which level I'm on, so that I remember. So, gentlemen, please. There's no need to throw yourselves all at me all at once. We'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah, so that thing I got into was an elevator, it seems. It seems it took me from the top floor down to one floor below. So I probably should have thoroughly checked the first floor before I checked anything underneath that, because that was probably going to include some tutorials and explanations as to what's going on. But me being the twit I am, I completely ignored that. Right, anything else here of consequence? Okay, I think this is another elevator. So that possibly means I've reached the end of this floor. There's more of them up there even. I'm suspicious of these things. But I do like this environment. This environment is very odd. It reminds me very much of the Big Mountain. Big Mountain from Fallout. Take me away. Here we are. Now we're on the slightly shorter and fatter level. Anything hidden around the back? No, nothing at all. Oh, goodness. Hi, friend. Are you one of my crew? Is that why you have a light on you? To indicate that? Okay, and now we've got those upgrade point thingies from the... what was it called? The Force Unleashed. I get the impression that thing is not friendly. I don't know why, but I do. It's a drone. What did I just do? Oh, I see. I'm not using the light to charge up my flashlight. I'm using the light to charge up my... gun? I assume that was? I don't know. So I shot it, and then this picture of a goat demon with a crystal ball jumped out in front of me. Keep the arm. Hey, I never claim to understand these things, I just play them. Ah, here's another one of these locks. Let's see if I did this wrong last time. Yeah, it doesn't want that one done. Yeah, it seems to be middle, right, left it wants them done in, is the order. Okay, this takes us back across the middle, but I feel like we haven't seen everything there is around here, so... Let me just have a quick nosy. See if I can at all interact with this, what I presume was now a dead drone, and see if I can meet that man with the weird thing on his chest. Hello? What? Oh, I've got a detective vision sort of thing. Ah, and I can observe people's footsteps. Steps. That's a danger. That much, my friend, I could believe. Do I have a... You died. Game over. Crew found. Zilch. Okay, so the very tongue-happy, three-eyed Snoke decided to give us a lick. I don't know why he did that, and I don't know how I'm supposed to defend myself. Quite possibly, I'm supposed to have some sort of a gun. Do I have... No. Okay, there's nothing here that talks about guns, so I'm going to assume that I'm not supposed to have one. I was wondering whether possibly I was meant to pick up a gun on the first floor, and because I came down here too early, I missed the gun, and thus I'm not able to defend myself. So, let me get rid of you again, like I did before. Maybe that was the mistake I made. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should jump down here. Are you dangerous? No, you don't seem to be. Okay. Let me have another try. See if I can assault this guy a bit better. There we go. I don't know if this is doing any more than stunning him. Goodness, he's fast when he wants to be, isn't he? I think I need to get up somewhere. I get the impression that jumping is going to be his weak point. No, him! Whoa, 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 whoa. Live, the animation on that tongue is very adept. Very adept. Nice Zelda symbol. Okay, I'm confused. Are they trying to tell me that I... hang on. They might be trying to tell me I can't go there yet, and that he's too strong. I need to find a weapon before I can defeat him. They might be trying to tell me that. Or it might be that I'm supposed to go this way, and I'm supposed to go around from the back and be a bit sneaky. Yeah, there's something very mysterious going on there. I get the distinct impression this is one of my crew, though, if I can ever find him again. Friend! Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Yeah, they seem like they've been encased in the goop. Friend? Status dead. That isn't good. This dead end isn't very good either. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to get around our lick-happy friend. Oh gosh, this is a dead end, isn't it? That's not even a ramp, that's just a bit of debris. Oh, fiddlesticks. Right. I need to stun you. then realise that my sprint isn't working anymore, then get rather panicky that this doesn't work at all ranges, and then walk into something that I can't even see, and then die again. Well, we got a step further. At least we actually got the guy this time. Yes, I know. I'm thoroughly dead. I get the impression. Okay, right. It's not that easy to run away from him. You'd think it'd be perfectly straightforward, just run backwards and shoot him, but the fact that the flash can, for want of a better name, has some form of range, where if he's too far away it doesn't affect him, and the fact that it's the fact that the pathway is not a clear one, it is much messy, doesn't help either. So I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to get some form of a gun to defeat him, rather than just get the guy and then run away. No, I can't do that either. I was wondering whether maybe I could use the flash can to somehow sort of retrieve the gun out of the rubble or something. I don't know, I highly doubt that would work, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Come on, fill me up. Thank you very much. Oh, we're here, are we? Okay, we're on just... I think the crewmate wasn't just on the opposite side of this wall here, so we've kind of left him behind. But, yeah. So there is one on this floor, I just don't know how to get him, because I can't defend myself against Tri-Eyed Voldemort. Okay, what do we have here? Are we approaching some form of an engine room? Oh, we're on the bottom floor now. Goodness. On the bottom floor, we've only met 2 of them. This is massive. It's like that big crystal inside of the Death Star. Hi, friend. Am I looking at like an aerial view of people? Is that like a person with head, an arm, another arm, and like a leg peeking out from behind? This is another person? Is it supposed to be showing me some kind of, like surveillance footage perhaps? Okay, so I need to go around and come back to avoid the debris. Amongst these many things. Which, to be honest with you, could just be like perfume bottles or like funny bottles of ink or something. I just have a funny feeling that they are, Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it, as I try to figure out how under the sun I'm supposed to defend myself. So can I... He's so fast! Yes, I get the idea. I'm dead. I get the picture. He's just so fast. When you see him, you can stun him, but you don't have time to actually get away from him. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you back there. Well, that is definitely an arm with a hand, isn't it? Those are definitely fingers. That might be another arm. Like a forearm, perhaps? This is a face? Your guess is as good as mine. I am so confused. Is it light? Oh, hi. Am I in danger because of the light? Because as of I've seen no reason to turn my light off. Do I need to turn my light off in order to hide myself, possibly? If I maybe turn the light off and then run away, will he lose me? Is that possibly the solution? But it still says I'm in danger. Well, I got away from him, but he's still down there. I am mightily confused. I'm going to go back to the first floor, because I'm convinced that I've missed something. There must be something integral there that is necessary, that I was supposed to get, and I didn't, because I just got on the lift too fast. And I've only seen, what? What? This is hardly sporting. He's just so fast. And half the time these things don't work on him. Now where am I supposed to go? I highly doubt he's going to have despawned from down here. Don't tell me I've screwed the whole thing up by coming down here too early. Please tell me I don't have to restart the whole game. Right, let me reabsorb my pulses. Not that they seem to be massively useful, but never mind. Right, let me see if he's moved away from being down here or not. I highly doubt that he has. I suppose it's worth a try. Can we also see, does it drain stamina when he turns up? Yes, it does. Or do I just need to hit him a lot, maybe? Is that what I need to do? Find the shortest path at the best time. Kiddo, I can't even win the game, let alone win anything important. Sheesh. Right, okay, I've restarted. I'm going to try and read the subtitles a bit more carefully this time, and I'm actually going to see if I've missed anything. If there's like a gun that I'm supposed to be aware of. Or anything that I can actually make use of. That was interesting, but that didn't really help. There must be something, right? There's got to be something that I'm missing. This can't be all that there is to the game. Because there's got to be a way to win. And it can't just be a matter of, oh, I literally walked straight past you. Of course he's dead. By the looks of it, they're all dead. Okay. So was there actually nothing else on this floor then? Beginning to think there isn't actually anything else on this floor, and I didn't miss anything. My whole theory is bupkis, or whatever the word is. Okay, I've looked around all of this floor. I've noticed you, however. Oh, for goodness sake, stand still. Does that mean there's something over here I should be paying attention to? Hi, friend. What picture do you want to show me? Again, this looks like a person, like a shoulder and a forearm, their back and the back of their head, and then they're looking at, I don't know, a tree exploding out of a pie? I haven't got a clue. I'm guessing the drones are like a collectible. That's my guess on the drones, if nothing else, because they don't seem to serve any purpose. They don't seem to tell any story or work into any kind of mechanic, so I'm assuming they're a collectible. I just cannot figure out this bad guy. Because don't get me wrong, it's lovely that there's a bad guy in a game that's not just a, you know, just like shoot him twice and then that's it forever. You know, it's nice to see a properly dangerous bad guy that is a real problem. But, as much as I like that, I don't like unsolvable problems. And I highly doubt that this is insolvable, because if it is insolvable, either I've got the gameplay mechanics completely misunderstood, or the game is actually impossible. And I'm going to assume that it's the former, not the latter. Right, where did this lead? This leads back into the central chamber, which each of these levels seems to have. So let me... yeah, that would then lead you back around to there. So let me keep going around the outskirts first. Let me try and be nice and thorough about all of this. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on. I mean, it would make sense that there are pathways that are a bit more long-winded and you don't really need to take, if this is supposed to be the kind of game that you do in a speedrun sense. Because then, of course, it's about, you know, finding the most efficient time that you can. But time doesn't really matter when you can't even get to the end of the game. I'm starting to think that it is purely a matter of extreme precision. Because if I go up the back, which is quite possibly cheating, but I don't care if it gets the job done, I think it would be entirely possible to get this guy, wherever he is, there he is, Ah. Well, that simplifies the process massively. I was going to say that it would be possible to jump down the back there, activate the bad guy, then sort of chase him around in a circle, and then try and run all the way to the elevator before he catches you. Because that might purely be what it is. I'm only able to stun him, I can't hurt him at all. And that's literally the only weapon I have. I have no way to defeat him, I must simply run away from him. Which is a tactic that some horror games like to bring. But, to be honest, I was thinking that this crewmate that I've just got is the one that would be possible to do via pure precision, and most of the others wouldn't be. Well, I say most of the others, I only know where one more is, I think. I only know where the one in the central chamber of the next floor is. I haven't got a clue where the other two are. So, I mean, I could lead him on a circle and get behind him. I could... Always the same pictures. Yeah, always the same pictures. I could activate him, run back this way, run in there. I'll put this in a really dumb place. And then run back through there. Go around, as it were. Then come back down through here and get back in the doorway where he comes out of. That would be possible. I doubt it would work. It's possible. Right, let me stun him. Then I need to not run away because my sprint doesn't work for a while. Stun him again at the exact right moment because you have to be inordinately precise. What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one told me he had a brain between his ears. Sheesh. Brilliant, but this doesn't really defend me from the massive, massive problem that we have. Status normal. Does that mean he's gone? No, it doesn't mean he's gone. Whoa, 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 you are not kidding. Oh, I have no light. Oh, gosh. Oh, I am so royally screwed. Oh, no, status is normal. That's great. I just need to get to an elevator. Checkpoint? Well, checkpoint me for crying out loud. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. We got the third guy. I have no idea how we managed that, but we just about did. I sincerely hope there wasn't another one down there that I missed, because there's no way on earth I'm ever actually going to be able to get back down there and be able to pull that move off twice in a row. Just checkpoint me so that guy is saved. Thank you, thank you. Right. Now we can actually have another try at this. Oh, he's not going to appear this time, eh? There is a fourth one down there. Yeah. Seems at least some of my theories are correct. No big smelly face to deal with today? No big smelly face to deal with today, it seems. Good. I'm going to get rather cocky and more thoroughly check this place while I have half a chance. Right, there's nothing else here. Don't appear on the other side of this doorway, I'll scream. Right, thank you. I didn't want to scream to die. Okay. So oh, where under the sun is he? This is hardly sporting! Oh, I see. That was just a screw you spook, was it? Come on, sprint already. Personally, I find when massive monsters have just jumped out in front of me, I tend to run faster, not slower. But maybe I'm just weird. Okay. We've got 4 out of 5. I've just got absolutely no clue on earth where the 5th one is. I suppose now it's just a walking game. Or possibly the 5th one is back by the ship somehow. I don't know why that would make any sense, but possibly that is the case. I really ought to recharge my light, shouldn't I? Because I'm pretty sure it was on the bridge where we appeared last time when I was trying to get my way back. Well, come on! Giddy aunt. Cursed electrics never work properly, do they? Right, come on, mate. Appear and get punched in the face. Yeah, there we are. Come on, move. Where am I even going? Can you not come through those doors? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is it just a matter of bait and switch? Repeatedly? Oh, sheesh. Every time I press the wrong button and it drives me up the wall, and then you kill me again and again and again, and then I want to scream. Right. Oh, come on! Excuse me? Would you mind explaining to me why under the sun that door no longer works? Hmm? Why precisely is that the thing I have to deal with? Well, shut the door, for crying out loud. Have some semblance of sense in your head. Well, now I'm monstrously confused. I can't go back that way. Where am I supposed to go now? This is a dead end. I can't get back any other way. Unless... possibly... Maybe this isn't actually quite such a cheesy way of moving around after all. Okay, so we have managed to find our way around this problem at least. Oh goodness, I'll actually end up being proud of myself by the end of this. I managed to do all of this on my own. What a big clever boy I am. Right. The question is where the last one is. And what on earth is going on in my voice. Oh, I see. The door function had broken. Right. I have no explanation as to why the door function has broken, but at least I know why the door wasn't working now. Okay, well the first time around there was no one on the second floor. At least no one I can remember. So let me... yeah, because there was 2 on the bottom floor, 1 on the second to bottom floor, and 1 on the top floor. So let me have another thorough look around this floor in order to see if anything has changed now that I've gotten the 4 out of 5. Oh, sheesh. I'm so sick of dealing with you. Is it him? Does he break the mechanisms? If he does, I'm completely screwed. No, he doesn't. He has gone, though. So it's... what?! Light? Light. Thank you. Okay. I am rather confused as to how I'm supposed to do this. Never mind, we've gotten past the other thing, because we might as well get past this one. Yeah, he is always going to appear, and I'm going to have to keep stunning him and running away and try to get through another door, like the one that isn't here. Whoop-de-doodle. Maybe he can't come through here. Oh, fiddlesticks. And then he Supermans away. Okay, I do not have the opportunity to thoroughly check this place, which I need to do, like, desperately do I need to do it. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not dealing with you, seriously. What? Right. Stay between those two doors. Stay there forever, you miserable oaf. Right. Light? Was there a light in here? There are many lights in here, and they're all broken. Of course they are. Hi, mate. Hang on a minute. Did I miss this the first time? Because if I did, I'm a total fool. I'm probably a total fool. Right. Let me deal with you first, and then recharge, because I have the funny feeling in the back of my brain that when I scan this final cheeky chap here... Oh, funny, very funny game. He's going to appear behind me. Objective, return to your ship. My friend, you have never said anything that I have ever agreed with more. Okay. It's alright, I do remember where the ship was. I remember when I came. I don't think I actually need to do anything, because you're just going to shut that there like that. Wonderful, that wasn't a proper sentence, but who cares? Is this the lift? This is the lift, hooray. Excellent. I can't keep going back and forward, can I? Right, let me recharge my light. Oh, well, that actually is kind of good in a very odd sort of way, in the sense that now at least that's one less problem that I have to deal with. Mission complete. Hi, friend. Sorry, but you're going to have to go away. Unlocked hardcore mode. Completion time 21 minutes. Wonderful. I'm guessing they weren't my crew, because there was another ship down there that looked identical to mine that was broken into a million bits. So I'm guessing they were the crew of another ship. I'm just waiting to see him appear. 8472 vibe. Somewhere on the hull to break everything and ruin my day. No? Okay. Well, I suppose crouching lets you cross narrow pathways. Does it indeed? I think you mean short ones. Right. Hardcore mode. How do I select that? Oh, I see. Like that. Okay. Let's have a quick look at hardcore mode. And see... Oh, you are kidding me, right? Tell me I don't have 1 as a maximum. I have 3 as a maximum. Do I have less sprint? No, my sprint seems about the same. Yeah, I'd say my sprint's the same. And it looks like the placement of the, or at least of this guy, if nothing else, is the same, but they don't have that light on them. Yeah, they're all clearly dead. I think that's pretty concrete. I don't really think, well, literally concrete. They seem to be made of the stuff. I'm not entirely convinced we needed to scan them in order to ensure that everyone was totally dead. Oh, that's a little animation to tell you how far the lift has gone. Isn't that adorable? Right, let me see if that guy that I got as the last one, last time in normal mode, is in fact always here or not. The problem is I've now utterly forgotten where he was. I wasn't expecting there to be a hardcore mode. Let me just see whether he was there or whether he is. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I think he was always here. I'm just so stupid I didn't notice. Yeah. Interesting. Yes, you would completely miss that if you didn't go through this particular door. I see. That explains that then. That explains why I missed him. Okay. So with the exception of the light and they're only having 3 blasts, the pattern of these having changed, and the crew members no longer have a light on them, but since they seem to be in roughly the same places as before, that doesn't seem to matter too much. I can only assume that the bad guy has become a hell of a lot cooler looking, and he gets stunned for about half as long as before. And despite not having a tongue, he still manages to tongue quite effectively. Well, there's no way on earth I'm actually going to be able to win that. But, that is actually, the flash can tool can be used defensively, if only you told me that at the beginning. Right, sometimes that's the problem with having a fast processor on a computer. The loading screens go by so fast you don't have time to read tips. I mean, it's a real first world problem, but, anyway, this is actually quite impressive. The environment is nice, the sound design is good, it seems very polished as well, and it's nice, as I said, to have a bad guy that isn't just, you know, shoot him twice and then he's dead forever. Nice to have an enemy that seems properly dangerous and really challenging. So this was actually really fun. I really enjoyed this. I'm not quite sure after I've edited this whether it will be a standalone or a part of a shotgun, but if it is part of a shotgun, I hope you'll enjoy the other parts of it, and if it is a standalone, I hope you've enjoyed just this. Either way, thank you very much for joining me for Trimorta. Look after each other, and good night.